Afternoon baseball. Now batting, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The designated hitter.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Drury has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start. So striding in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in now, Joe Panik. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in the bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. All set for the start of the inning. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. So it was a strikeout swinging. Eugenio Suarez is retired to kick off the inning.
The second base.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
This is skied into short left center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Standing in, Phillip Ervin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep in the contest last night. And it's fouled away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and All in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now, Reese McGuire. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner back safely. Bauer pauses, 1-1 on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In now, Billy McKinney. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Cavan Biggio would be next. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Cavan Biggio. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is top of the third set to get underway. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Travis Shaw is going to come in now and take over following the injury. To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So here's Joe Panik as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in. Out victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 to him now. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Reese McGuire. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Three and one now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Three and two now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes now. Turned on down the line. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Their count now at 2-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Freddie Galvis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So 1-1 home.
Oh, that's kicked out.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
At the plate, Joe Panik. 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Bauer pauses. Full count pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Bichette blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Aristides Aquino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To 2-2 now. To third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale, a base hit in his first trip. Grounded back up the middle. Panik to his right. He has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held. Michael Lorenzen will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Michael.
Digging in now, Brandon Drury. It was a walk in his last trip. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
2 balls and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Drury, the runner at second with 1 away. In there, and it's full 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Galvis is there. The tag gets 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Senzel.
The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman.
1-1 home. Line drive to left. And he drops it. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded down the third baseline. Drury gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Irvin is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Billy McKinney. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is leading off the inning. Mike Moustakas, and they'll need him to get something going here. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far. When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
2 balls and a strike now. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is McKinney. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Stepping in, Phillip Ervin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Panic's able to get there. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Sam Gaviglio will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that's through for a base hit. Casali rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine. First 3 runs already home here. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Suarez, left field and carrying well. Looking up is Hernandez. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. But Amir Garrett will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 50.
Last half of the 7th here. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Number 2.
Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Panik. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 2, 7-5. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The right fielder, number 6, Philip Irvin.
Wilmer Font takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 63, Wilmer.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fielded by Panic. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 44.
The 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Popped him up. Biggio over to his left, and the inning is over. So a nice bounce back in. Raisel Iglesias will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Stepping into the box, Brendan Drury. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's a .333 hitter, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Count still at 1-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Got him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Grichuk.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he did.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jays get one. New inning set to get underway, so stepping in, Kirk Casale. And it's grounded foul. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nicholas Castellanos. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. 2-1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 50.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nick Senzel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Pedro Strop comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46.
Reese McGuire will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Billy McKinney. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here it comes on 1-1.
Whoa, that's him.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Digging in, Kevin Biggio. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Joe Penn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lourdes Gurriel will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Struck him